Alright, I guess this is all free.
Mom, Dad. Yeah, buddy.
So you can see there's patches of red earth towards the top. So this is the unstable part. Oh God. Get a nice good rain. Alright, getting away from the more popular heavily used trail. There's a bit of a little back trail here. Check out the vegetation. This is like buffalo grass, I believe, by the tops. Not much for leaves though. So I guess you would boil the stems. Maybe the tops. I believe this is buffalo poop. And there's some kind of fresh, and there's warnings about buffalo. And I've gone too far west because I'm running into the fragrant sage. It's got a strong smell. This means I'm too far west, but I still want to kind of continue further west. I'm not too enthused about the being in the high desert with high desert vegetation. Right, I'm thinking I'm gonna go into the gorge a little bit. The wind has really died down here, but the other side seems to be more popular for walking. Still, just getting in enough so that I can fly the drone in peace without any witnesses is quite ideal. And this looks like a pretty good spot. Just came from up there. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. It's got some berries to it though. It's a bush full of these berry clumps. Alright, I think I should like to grab myself a flower head here of the echinacea. The whole part is edible. Leaves and root. I wonder if I could just pull out the root. I've never pulled an echinacea before. It's probably illegal. Oh, it gives way too easily. Alright, the leaf is supposed to be edible. No real taste to it, but I'll hold on to it. Alright, buffalo have definitely gone down this trail. It might be primarily buffalo. You can see, looks like a hoof that slid a little bit there. I could slide there. They're coming down when it was a little muddy for them. Following a bit of a trail. Sinkholes on the trail. It's definitely a lot of big hoof activity out here. Right, coming down this trail, which might be primarily buffalo, because something died here, and there's bones. Looks like a hip bone, and then there's a femur. Okay, all right. I was wondering if there's a cave, and then a rib bone. Not too many bones though. Maybe the rest got buried, or maybe they got uncovered. I don't know. A bit of a cave in there too for a small animal. Okay, the land is very unique because there's quite a few of these crazy sinkholes. This one's got like a bridge. This is a bridge right here that I'm sure can't handle my weight. Get out of the way. And oh man, how deep does that cave go? Can't really see. That's if I crawled down in there, which I'm not gonna do. You know, this is that type of stone that you can turn into cutting devices. This is a pretty good cutting device. It just flakes off. You just mess around with it. I don't know how they do it exactly. And it flakes off into the various cutting devices. Make your spearheads out of. There's a lot of it. It's plentiful out here in this type of geography. This one looks like petrified wood. It's got layer upon layer. They just caked on. Yeah, I just broke a layer off. Breaks kind of too easy though. Very brittle knives. Right, it came from up there. That's pretty easy to find. I am getting maybe a little lost for the trail system. Kind of going off. But yeah, this is, oh, that's heavy. Flakes very easily. I bet this is petrified wood. That looks like wood. But it's rock. This looks like it could be maybe a big tree stump. Have been a big tree stump at some time. Stepping on all kinds of cactus, getting around it. It's actual like a moss growing on it. There's a lot of that type. I don't know exactly. Okay, there's quite a cave up there. See, there's a bit of a trail. It seems primarily for buffalo, and there's warnings about staying away from the buffalo. I definitely want to keep my distance from them. And likely likely snake territory too. I don't want to spend too much time admiring the formations and putting not enough effort into looking for snakes. Imagine if I got trapped in some rock around here and I wanted to like get attention for help, and there's nobody around. Wow, that's so cool. What is this? It gets you dirty. And all I have is my drone to signal people. But then I put it up and I can only go 120 feet away from my location. Nobody's gonna see that. I'm more than 120 feet away from anybody. So I don't see anybody up there. It kind of sucks that they limit the distance that the drone can go out here. They've done it. Got 120 feet. Quite a unique formation of rock. This looks like a petrified tree stump. They used to have some large trees out here. Then it got too dry. Yeah, there's maybe that white stuff. Because if it flakes, yeah, like over here, this looks like an old tree stump. I mean, we're talking old. It makes me think of like the sequoia, California sequoia trees. Oh man, and it flakes. It flakes off pretty easily. That's loose, right there. That's a tree stump. What a unique formation out here. Tree stump over there. That's probably why there's a lot of sinkholes, is because the petrified tree stumps have finally gotten too loose and then the ground gives. There's roots will cause issues. I think this white rock is a lot of evidence of petrified wood, because it's got the strands of being wood. Look at that, perfect strands, like a piece of wood, but it's rock. And these white formations dot the landscape. Like that's definitely old tree stump, like from what, 1 million years ago? Tree stump over here. And there's a lot of evidence too, I think, of water. Yeah, another tree stump. Water activities, cattail roots. Alright, I'm going the lowest that I want to go. Into a valley. And launch the drone the 120 feet that I'm allocated. You can at least walk around. You know, that makes droning a little more sporting with 120 feet, because then you gotta walk around a little bit more to get shots. It's quite a dotting of various soil here. Maybe I'll go down just a little bit more to look for a spot to launch. I just don't want to be directly visible from the ridge line, even though that doesn't seem to get too much foot traffic. Get on the other side. I'm making myself unavailable. So what happened to this sinkhole? It's like it was a grayish mud and it just fell straight in. No doubt the rain had a lot to do with it. Water influenced that. All right, I'm down pretty low. A lot of evidence of foot traffic that's not human, but humans have been here. Was some kind of a sign. I think it's very likely, in my experience on the West Coast smelling elk, very likely that I would smell the buffalo before I actually reach them. Especially on a warm day like this. Look at this mud. Oh, I really don't want to go any further down. That brings me closer to the visitor center.